Hey folks, and welcome back to the final level in our Let's Play series. Gonna be the summit. Before we get into it though, we're gonna go ahead and do some upgrading. We haven't messed with our pet, but you gotta realize he's been upgraded because he's been getting points every map that we do. So when the attack speed bonus comes up, go ahead and choose that one. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and just do base damage. Attack speed. And we got some extra points in him, some extra damage. That'll be nice. We'll go back. And we're actually going to put in a few upgrades. Oh, my last upgrade. Huh. Invest all. What the heck. Rename it if you want. I'm not going to. And put in some extra damage there, so hopefully we'll have some extra damage on the boss.
Hey, welcome back.
Box. These are two of the things we traded out the last episode. So, and that's that godly item I can't use. We'll lock that. We'll sell all. Those last
Sell
couple
me your
things.
goods anytime.
Really tempted to buy an upgrade, but we're going to go ahead and call it a day because then we'd have to upgrade those manually. Medium, I'm going to take hardcore mode off because this is a boss wave. And we're a little concerned about having to deal with him. So, because this boss is actually kind of a pain. But it's okay, we'll do what we need to do. So, quick grab all the mana. There's 2 mana over here. 2 chests on me. To pick up first. Drop a... There's a lot of chokes on this map also, so you need to be aware of that. We'll go ahead and put this right there. You got about 1 to 7 chokes on this map that you need to worry about. So, a few more than we've had on most of our maps that we've played on. Nothing... Well, you know, the biggest concern is like these down here, these 3. Because you're going to have a lot of mobs coming from these directions. And you beating the boss, because the boss actually runs around the outside of the map on this one. But so you beating the boss is going to take you away from your defenses. So you need to make sure that you get your defenses set up as best you can, and hopefully to where you can leave them be, and they will defend themselves so you can focus solely on the boss. Now this is much easier to do with 2 people, but we're going to show you it solo, and hopefully we're going to defeat it. It could fail. That would be embarrassing, but you know, it happens. But I'm going to try my best not to. My biggest concern is that I'm going to get one-shot by the boss, and that's going to cause issues, because the boss will usually focus on you, but if he, for some reason, decides to attack your defenses, he can actually one-shot your towers. And if that happens, that in combination with the fact that you've got all sorts of mobs coming in could cause some serious problems. On the positive side, we have a ton of defense units on this map. So we should be able to get up a lot of defenses and protect our base no problem. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and G up. Oh shite, I forgot to make these. It's okay, we'll get these up really quick. And this last one, I don't... Oh, I've got enough. Okay, well... Get to talking and not paying attention, and... It's not good. Thankfully, we have plenty of mana. There was an extra chest over here that I didn't grab. So... I'm going to angle these ones a little bit more towards that direction, because we are going to have wyverns coming from that direction eventually. So the more towers facing over that way, the better. So, lots of mobs coming, and you got three different entrances over there. You got 2 different entrances over here. You're going to have mobs coming from everywhere on this map. I believe we're also going to run into warriors. That's going to be a problem that we're going to have to figure out how to deal with. Not to mention, we got the boss. So, definitely an interesting map. Definitely going to want to put your best foot forward. So if you've got a friend, bring a friend. Let him do some DPS, let him DPS the boss while you build, or vice versa. Because like I said, this map tends to be a pain. This choke here, and the same on the other side, these 2 towers are probably going to be plenty. As a matter of fact, I could probably drop this one up here instead of back on the other one. Let's go ahead and move that, actually. Yeah, waste a little mana, but it happens. Don't get as much traffic, so I'm thinking those 2 are going to be great. We'll probably throw a fireball tower at this one, and the same on the back. The other back side here. May even throw up a lightning tower on these. These ones also get quite a bit of traffic down here. So I think we're going to put fireball tower. Fireball tower. This side. Do the same with the front and the side. After we gather up some more mana. We're going to get all but 2 of the chests that I gathered last time, so we'll have plenty to put up some wyvern defenses. So don't be afraid to spend the mana you get. So, I don't think we're going to bother with deadly striker towers on this map, but we may actually do lightning towers. Where's this last guy at? Oh, here's something interesting, and I've seen it happen quite a bit on this map, so I'm thinking that it may end up happening to you too. Notice this mob is just kind of stuck up there. I don't know what he's aggroed on, but that happens quite a bit in my games for some reason. So you can use him being stuck there to go ahead and place some more defenses down if you need to, and spend a little bit more time. So take full advantage of any glitches in the game. Because trust me when I say you're gonna need them. So we'll do our final 2 fireball towers on this area here. You know what? We may actually even do this on this front one. And we'll give it an upgrade, because why not? Yeah, basically you just want to fortify your defenses as much as possible. You got 150 DU. Use all of it on this map. So, we got 2 wyverns incoming. For the wyverns, we are going to put a magic missile tower here, facing that way. Same with this one over here, facing that way. And I believe that will start to deal with them. We're going to pay attention during the wave, see where they're coming from, like we did on the last map, because I stupidly didn't realize they were coming from the wrong direction and didn't have any there. So if that happens on this one, it looks like it's not going to. We want to be prepared. So that's why I turned that one with so much angle. That's the reason right there. It actually got to take that thing out. So, and we may actually put in, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put that there. Let's put another one on this side. up putting another one down here on each side. Because right now I'm thinking we got our basic defenses set up. And I'm kind of liking the look of it. And we saw from the last video that these lightning towers are stellar. Alright, I'm thinking that's going to be our build. I think we're going to add... Let's add that angled that way. Let's add one more over here. Same kind of deal. And I'm hoping that's going to be enough. So now we're just going to run around upgrading everything. We'll get an upgrade on everything that we can. At least get one, hopefully two on everything. Looks like we got our friends stuck up there again. That's good. Give us a little extra time to run around, gain up all this mana that's laying around. And do some upgrades. Upgrade that. You know what I haven't been doing? And that's using this instant upgrade doohickey. Let's see how that works. Let's go 6, boom. Oh, look at that, instant upgrade. Does it cost me? Ah, that's what it is. It costs me 130 mana instead of 100. So it does have a little bit of an extra cost there. Keep that in mind. That's good to know, actually. So that's the problem, is I never use the thing, I don't know how it works. So now I know. Now I know I'm not going to use it. Unless in cases of sheer emergency. So glad we leveled up our pet. He's doing quite a bit of damage. Hopefully that'll help on the boss. Moving in right along. Got 2 more waves. Boss will be incoming. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and G up because the boss fight is going to take a little bit. And I don't want this video running too long. So, what do we got? Do we got everything here on this side? Looks just about leveled up. Wyvern's getting taken out. To see that. Watch, you can actually fall in there and die. Done it more than once. So keep an eye on that. If I had a nickel for every time I've been trying to do something and I go jumping off the edge of the map or something, I'd have a lot of nickels. Okay, what do we got? We got an ogre coming up this way, it looks like. Get these last couple towers over here leveled up. That, yes, I can. I'll level up that. And we'll start throwing some DPS down. It never hurts to add in some extra DPS. Go ahead and try and take them down before they even get to your towers. Those guys do a lot of damage. You don't want your towers going down. Thankfully, if I remember correctly, no ogres come during the boss wave. So, that is good. I'll upgrade the towers first before I upgrade all my walls. And is our friend stuck up there again? He is not. Things appear to go pretty well so far. I think things might be actually going a little too well. Got that paranoid feeling that something is not right and I don't know what. hopefully that's just me and not something serious that I'm going to find out in a wave or two. What do we got coming? We got 9 wyverns coming. Upgrade. Ooh, epic, level 34. What level am I? 31? I don't know. You know what? Let's store it and we'll look at it later. Alright, I see an upgrade down here, so I'm going to run a quick look at that, and then I'm going to go ahead and G up, and we can keep upgrading in little waves. What is it? It has run speed and better tower stats. So we're going to equip that. This chest, grab this last little bit of mana. Gee. Tell you, when you're using your Xbox controller, I haven't figured out a way to G up with my Xbox guy, or the guy I'm using on that. So I always have to run with a dang crystal. You do not realize just how much you miss that G button until you actually can't use it. So, take full advantage of it while you can. So, and I'm thinking, look at that. Thinking on our next, what I'm going to do is, this is going to be the series here. We're going to go ahead and call this one a day, put it to bed after we beat the boss, and I'm very happy with the way it's turning out so far. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to do one more video in this series, in episode 13, and in that video, we're going to talk about what to do now that we've beaten the game, so to speak. You know, or at least beaten the first couple levels and such. So, I think that's what we're going to do next. We'll talk about leveling up alts. We'll talk about what levels to do that on. We're going to talk about where to go from here. You know, you've got a decent character after this. Where do we go? What are we going to do? Well, we're going to do probably a video where I cut a bunch of stuff together and voice over on top of it and talk about what to do. So, did I miss one? And talk about where to go from here. Because next thing you should be focusing on, now that we've beaten the initial campaign, is we need to be focusing on leveling up alts. We need to be focusing on getting some more mana in the bank. And we're going to talk about what to do with that mana you've got saved up. Let's see. Go ahead and upgrade these. Because I've got the mana. Our little friend's stuck up there again. I'm okay with that at the moment. I'm going to make sure I got the last little bit of mana off this map. We'll go up, kill him, G up, and move on. Upgrade. Or wanted to upgrade now. But yeah, so we'll talk about that. I'll show you the ramparts. We'll talk about doing that on different, you know, moving up to hard and insane on that. We will discuss Glitter Helm, which will probably be the next map to move on to after that. We'll talk about Aquanos briefly. We'll talk about mythical gear, how to get a hold of that. You know, where to start getting your gear and all that. So that'll be my next episode, and probably the final episode in this Let's Play series. From there, we'll probably start doing guides on specific levels, doing like Nightmare, that kind of thing. It's got tower health. Okay, final wave, boss wave. All our defenses are holding up pretty good. We gotta level up. And we should be in a good position, hopefully. So we got all those leveled up. I'm thinking we're gonna level these up again. Give them a little extra range, a little attack rate. What we got over here, there was an upgrade, and then but yeah, we're definitely gonna move on with this series. This is not going to be the end. And it's negative tower stats. Don't like it. Repair. G. Move on. So yeah, we'll end with this series. We may come back. We may revisit it in a little bit. We may end up adding in the Eternian shards. That is a strong possibility. I would be okay with that. I'm having fun with these Let's Plays. We may actually involve some other people. I've got some friends. Believe it or not. And we may go ahead and get them involved. We may show you some of the challenges that kind of require more than one person. One that jumps to mind is the No Towers Allowed achievement. Upgrade, good. That thing is kind of a pain by yourself. So definitely good to bring a friend on that one. Zippy Terror is another one of those. But there are some challenges. Challenges like Overcrush and stuff that we'll probably be going over in the next episode. Because they're actually fairly easy to do, even with a character that isn't fully geared. So that's how I got some of my items. There's one in particular, I'm trying to think of the name of it off the top of my head, I can't. But there is one that, oh son of a, good thing we didn't have it on our nightmare. But there is one that definitely is soloable with a halfway decent Tower Squire. And I mean a Tower Squire in godly gear. I'm not talking about a Tower Squire that's decked out to the nines in myth gear and all that crazy stuff. So alright, let's try not to die. Let's try and get some of this stuff repaired. Let's try and get the heck out of the way of that Zippy. Getting on close to beating this wave. Getting close to having the boss to deal with. And you want everything fully repaired as best you can for that boss fight. Because like I said, you will have a tendency to mess your defenses up. That... we're doing all right. You know, the biggest concern is going to be that boss and getting him down quick. So that's going to be a problem. But as long as our defenses can hold up for a little bit, which it looks like they're having no issue doing, especially now that we're putting some upgrades into them. As long as those defenses can hold up for us to down the boss, that's all we need them to do. So, let's go take an attack like that. So, actually, our friend is stuck again. Perfect. I really am not a huge fan of cheesing the system. You know, I try to play it as legitimately as possible. I don't try to use any exploits or anything like that. But occasionally something like that will get stuck. It'll happen during, when I actually need some extra time. I'm okay with it. Oh, we got some serious stuff damaged up here. have to get all that repaired. It looks like we're probably not going to have enough mana to upgrade everything I wanted to get upgraded. We're just going to have to repair and call it a day. Oh well, can't be helped. At least if we can get everything repaired before the boss comes, we'll be in a good place to start. And like I said, your defenses don't have to be impenetrable. They just have to hold long enough to get the boss down. And this boss is kind of a pain because he floats around the outside of the map, and then you gotta shoot him down with a harpoon, and then he pops up someplace else on the map, and you gotta go DPS him. And definitely the most difficult boss we've faced thus far. So, but like I said, thankfully, as I recall, no ogres show up. And it looks like a lot of this damage was probably done by ogres, because if you look at the other side compared to this side, it had almost destroyed stuff. This side doesn't. That leads me to believe that was ogre damage. So, and you do have 15 seconds, you know, while the boss is coming, before, you know, to give you a chance to repair everything. But like I said, if you get a little bit of a chance like this, where there's something stuck on the map, you know, it doesn't hurt to take advantage of it. Because that 15 seconds, you probably wouldn't have gotten everything repaired. And that could be problematic. Down this guy, incoming boss. All players and cores healed, that's good. Unfortunately, it doesn't repair all your dang defenses, which would be nice, but that would be too easy. Okay, let's see here. I got enough. I can upgrade this and this. What's that down there? Did I already look at that? Okay, looks like we got everything upgraded. Let's go ahead and move around to the edge of the map here. Because this is where you're going to be fighting the boss, is up here on these parapets using these giant ballista things. Yeah, you're going to want to watch out for that. That thing will kill you instantly. So, alright, let's look on the edge of the map. Where's he going? He's coming this direction. Let's see if we can hit him with this ballista immediately. Activate. Fire. Yes, hit him. Alright, now watch your map, because he's going to pop up. It ends up, he pops up on the other side. So, I'm going to go ahead and drop down, try and get over there as quickly as possible. Movement speed of the Adept is kind of nice. There's that fireball I was warning about. Here comes this. So I'm going to do more fireballs. Try and dodge out of the way of as much of this stuff as you can. There's that electric thing. I was worried that was going to happen. Oh well, we got him down quite a bit. That worked out well. He's going to take off as soon as he does that electric breath thing. Looks like he's heading around this way. Looks like our defenses are holding up pretty good. Let's see. Come on, come on. It's okay, shoot your fireballs. Take a ballista to the chest. We got it. Okay, great. Where's he going? Right here in the center. Good. Get some extra TTS on. Ooh! That was new. I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. That was interesting. Looks like everything's running still good. Yeah, I'm getting trapped. Not good, not good, not good, not good. See, that's what I said about he'll sit there and launch fireballs at your towers. Son of a monkey. he'll sit there and beat on those towers until they drop. That's what you're trying to avoid. You need to get over there and DPS him as quickly as possible. But instead, I'm getting hung up with mobs. I'm getting worried my towers are going to drop. You can definitely run down there and repair them, but you're really playing beat the clock here. So, let's see if I can get him. Go, 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 go. Yes, hit him. Come on, drop right here next to me. That would be outstanding. He did. That's exactly what I wanted. We're actually going to attack him from an angle on this one. Alright. Oh, hit him again. That worked perfectly. One over there. I got a stupid warrior on me. That was amazing. Should be able to get him down. Oh. So close. So close. It's okay. We'll get him on the next one. Where's he going? Actually, if he stays up there, we might get him on this one. Yes! I got him! I died, but I got him.
The foul beast, broken and defeated by the team's relentless attack, collapses, plummeting to the ground in a ball of flame. With their final foe defeated, the pupils, nay, heroes, gather together and celebrate their victory. The apprentice stands in awe of the true energy contained within the Eternia crystals, contemplating ways to use this power for the forces of light. And one thing is certain for all. The realm of Etheria is now protected by a new generation of legends, and the old ones will not see the light of day under their watch.
Alrighty, guys. Congratulations on beating the first part of Dungeon Defenders, the first 12 levels. Like I said, there's more if you get the DLC. We leveled up. One thing I want to show you is, I want to show you that item we got. The Apprentice Guardian. This thing is cool, and I will explain why. Item info. Defense damage boost. As you get closer to your defenses with this thing, you've got Guardian's range, number of defenses to boost, and your damage boost. As you're standing next to your towers, this thing's actually going to increase the damage they put out. That's great. Let's also take a look at this. Not terrible, not great. So we're not going to worry about that. This one was actually pretty good, but we haven't leveled up enough to use it. But yeah, so we'll talk about Apprentice Guardians and all that stuff some other time. But I just wanted to show you those. That's what we get for winning real quick. And, yeah. So, this video ran a little bit longer than I was expecting. That dang boss took a while. And kicked our trash, or at least my trash, around for a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and call it a day. And we'll see you in the next one, alright? Take care, guys.